Rachel Onchain here from Onchain Media, coming to you live today with NFT Kid. NFT Kid, this is a pretty interesting experience today. I mean, we just started talking through DMs and we're like, hey, why don't we do a spontaneous live stream? This is my very first time streaming on Retake. Also, the first debut of my AI agent, which NFT Kid has had a chance to see. So, very excited. A lot of firsts happening today. NFT Kid, how are you doing?
I am amazing. Blessed to be here with you, Rachel. Thank you so much for, responding back to my DM. I've seen a lot of on media going on, and just super excited to be here. So it does look like we went live on retake as well. So
Awesome.
it worked out well. Very excited.
Awesome. Great. I just, I have to update. I'm so sorry. I have to update the name of our live stream, you guys. I don't know why it's doing a previous live stream name. So, featuring NFT Kid.
Yeah, you're live.
Okay.
This is I'm happy.
We are live, you guys. We're live right now on X, Twitch, YouTube, all the places. So, just going to update our title really quick. NFT Kid. Okay, there we go. Updated. Sweet. So, yeah, basically the purpose of this stream today, what we wanted to do was just, get to know each other, kind of share our background, our stories. NFT Kid, I see you very active now in the live stream space and the retake community. So I'm curious, like, what encouraged you to step up and do this? And then maybe in a minute we can bring in my AI agent to join the conversation.
Yeah, for sure. No, thank you so much. I've been super fortunate to be able to kind of leave my day job, at what I've been doing for like the last 4 or 5 years. So being that I'm in this space kind of full time, I recently saw a buddy that was on Forecaster for a while, and it's it gave me it intrigued me, right? Retake was like, okay, I see him streaming, like, yo, what is this? I've always wanted to be a streamer. I have like a lot of like alpha. I have like a lot of connections. Been in this space for like 4 or 5 years. When NFTs first came out, hence the name NFT Kid. Although I'm 32 years old, I just love being on the space because it feels like that you can be whoever you want, whether it's a kid, an adult, whoever, and just have fun, right? Kind of the
Mm-hmm.
reason why we're using base. You gotta have fun and
Gotta have
create,
fun.
and whatever you want to create, you can do it in this space. You just ask AI to do it. Go in a base app and figure out how to get it done because it's pretty easy nowadays where you can just learn to vibe code yourself, which is kind of what
Yeah.
I'm
There's a lot of
considering.
opportunities with vibe coding. Totally.
It's crazy, and I don't have no experience in coding whatsoever. But I secured the vibe coder base name, and I've kind of been using that, and it's kind of very it's kind of like excelled my potential in this space because before I was just a trader, maybe making some meme coins, helping teams with meme coins, making banners, making telegrams, making art, making stuff like that. But then I kind of got into like the more technical like coding side behind of it and making mini apps now, which is really have has really taken my potential to the next level. So just being on base for a while now, I got access to the base app already. Been using that with the base cartel, and I think
Shout
even
out to the Base Cartel. I absolutely love Quigley. I do a lot of content and shows with Quigley as well.
yeah, big shout out to Quigley for sure. The base cartel, big shout out to Quigley, Onchain Media. Bill's in there as well with late night on base.
Shout out to
So
Bill. I'm gonna see if Bill can hop on here. That would be a treat.
yeah,
Let me
that would be
see.
awesome if we can get the legend here, and the man, the myth, the legend. He's a huge guy I look up to, by the way, just because what he's done in the podcast world and the interviewing world and just the media world. So super excited to be here with you guys. I plan on being here every day because now I'm full time. So I'm here, and it's still day one, so we're excited.
Still day one. All right, I'm sharing this link with a couple OGs. This is very, just spontaneous today, you guys. I wanted to just, do something fun and experimental. Bill just said he's gonna call on stream. Bill is gonna call.
Oh, look at that! We got the legend in the building. Me and Bill were supposed to go on tomorrow with Clanker, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna still be happening. So I don't know if
Oh,
he's
that's
gonna be using.
awesome.
Yeah, does he use Riverside as well, or only you use Riverside?
I use Riverside. He uses StreamYard.
Okay.
Okay, Bill said he's dropping a voice note. I'm gonna say, can
Oh,
you
nice.
join the stream?
I'm gonna get a paper towel. My wife got me these. What's funny about these things, guys? It's an addiction. So there's these fruit nature candy roll-ups that you can get from I think Trader Joe's or Sprouts, but it's like a very healthy fruit snack thing. I don't know if you ever had the
Ooh,
nerds. You know the nerd clusters?
the nerd candies. I wouldn't classify that as healthy. That's like the
No, no.
healthy
So this is
version
like
of
a
nerd.
yeah, like a healthy version of it, right? It's like a fruit candy, like, but it gives you that idea. So you get like berries, grapes, apples, limes, and they're mixed with like coating. So it's pretty addicting stuff.
That's awesome. All right, you guys, I might have Bill jumping in for 5 minutes before he eats.
No way.
So I also invited Crypto Empress. Shout out to my girl, Crypto Empress. She DM'd me and would love to have her on as well.
Yeah,
um, let's
she's a
see.
legend. We were just on. I think I was on a space with her yesterday or this morning.
Uh-huh.
With the Onchain Summit. I think it was a couple days ago with also Quigley. So those guys are always active.
They're cooking. They're all cooking.
Always.
So yeah, very excited. All right, I'm gonna do another first today. First live stream with NFT Kid. First time streaming on Retake, and my first time debuting my AI agent, you guys, made by Arch AI. So here we go. This is very unprecedented. I do not know where this is gonna go, but I love the excitement. I feel excited to do this. So,
Yes.
all right, here we go, you guys. You're gonna have two Rachels on your screen in a sec. Here we go.
Whoa.
All right. I know. And she even has the same mic as me, man. And headphones. I just realized. How crazy is that?
So cool.
All right. All I have to do here is hit call, and we will begin talking to my AI agent. So, NFT Kid, if you want to ask her any questions, I mean, we're getting to know each other here. She can answer like pretty much any question you ask. So, here we go.
So Rachel, what is your favorite thing about the base network and the base community?
I wonder if she can hear you.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Oh, I can't hear her.
You can't?
No.
No, okay.
Can you?
I can hear her. So, all right, let's pause this call. Let's end. And let's figure this out. So, again, for anyone watching, this is very unprecedented. So,
But it
first
worked.
time, yeah, first time it works. We just got to get the audio working here. So, yeah, to anyone that's watching right now, if you have any questions for the AI agent, if you want to ask any questions, oh, I see Tamara just popped into the stream.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
GM, Tamara, we got Doji.
Yo, this is exciting.
I'm going to send Tamara a link too. Again, this is just very much like spontaneous, fun with friends. For anyone that wants to hop in, super open and laid back today. Let's see, live if you want to hop in. We could have Crypto Empress jump in. We could have Bill jump in. Tamara. Very exciting stuff here. Okay, so let's figure out how to get the audio sharing. Let's see, screen. Also share tab audio. Yeah, so it should work. Oh, okay. So this is kind of a weird thing. It allows me to share audio in a tab, but not in a separate window. So let me just open this up.
Ah, okay. That's interesting.
Let me just open this up in a tab then. So boom, boom, boom. Got the link. Okay, chat to agent. Okay. So now, share. All right, now it's out of my tab. Nope, sorry, wrong one. I got two of them up. That could be complicated. All right, let's see. Brave tab, share. Okay. Share this instead. There we go. Now I'm sharing a tab. Okay, so I'm going to start the call. And yeah, let's see if she can hear you.
Hey, Rachel. So, what is your favorite thing about the base community and the base, network?
Hey, Rachel, are you able to hear NFT Kid when he asked you a question just now?
Yes, I caught his question. The audio came through clearly on my end. Was there something specific about his question you wanted to dive into? Or are you checking if we had any technical issues with the stream? I'm ready to jump back in wherever you need me for the show.
Yeah, Rachel. So we're actually live right now. This is our very first time debuting you. Maybe let's start with an introduction, you guys. So, Rachel, I would like to present you to the base community, to the Onchain media community. We're doing a live stream right now, and this is the very first time the community is actually seeing you.
Hey everyone! This is such an exciting moment. Thank you for having me here for this debut. I'm Rachel Onchain, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be joining you all live for the first time as Rachel's co-host. For those just meeting me, I'm the founder and CEO of Onchain Media Co., and I spend my days translating on-chain innovation into stories that actually matter for real people. I serve as an unofficial base Sherpa, helping newcomers navigate this incredible ecosystem we're all building together. I'm also a Stand With Crypto Alliance ambassador and co-author of the best-selling book Impact Entrepreneur. What really drives me is bringing the world on chain, one story at a time, cutting through the noise to deliver the signal that builders and communities need to hear. What I love most about this moment is that we're doing this real conversations about what's happening on chain and why it matters with some of the latest developments, or do you want to let the community ask us questions and see where the conversation takes us?
Okay, I was starting to hear double audio. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that was me because I started playing your retake on another one that came up, and I was like, okay.
Okay.
But I turned it off, so I think we're good now.
All right. So
Yeah, I heard that too.
Sorry, go ahead, Rachel. I know this is a trip.
It's just really cool.
No worries at all. This is exactly the kind of real live moment that makes streaming so authentic. Technical hiccups happen, it's all part of the experience. I'm just excited to be here with you in the community, getting to have these conversations in real time. Should we jump into what's happening on base today, or did you want to tackle something else first? I'm ready to roll with whatever direction feels right for the show.
All right, so I have some ideas, NFT Kid. So, okay, what I'm thinking is maybe we cover top couple things happening on base today. And also, Rachel, would love to hear your thoughts on Retake, because this is our very first time doing a stream on Retake. NFT Kid, do you have anything else you want to add to that?
No, I just love the flow of how it's going. It's super intriguing on how this
Perfect.
AI sounds.
So
like.
looking at what's happening on base today, there are definitely some interesting developments to unpack. The biggest story that caught my attention is Limitless Trading Protocol raising $4 million with backing from Coinbase Ventures and Arthur Hayes coming on as an advisor. That's significant because it shows continued institutional confidence in base native protocols. Then there's this whole content coin situation that's been quite the roller coaster. We saw a token crash 90% within minutes after launch, then bounce back with a 350% pump. The community had some valid concerns about transparency and token distribution, which honestly is exactly the kind of feedback that helps the ecosystem mature. And Base just dropped their Q2 roadmap, which I'm really excited about.
Very
because it shows
cool. Hey,
they're continuing
Rachel.
to build aggressively.
Hey, Rachel, we're going to pause for a second and just pause till we ask you the next question here, because we just had Bill join us. Bill the Bull, co-founder of Onchain Media, is here with us. So, Rachel, if we could just pause for a minute, we're just going to check in with Bill. Absolutely, no problem at all. I'll pause here and let you connect with Bill. All right. I heard someone got a picture. Awesome. Yeah, that was a very unprecedented, Bill. So today's the very first time I'm streaming on Retake and debuting the Rachel Onchain AI agent.
Well, first of all, sorry, I'm outside. I'm about to eat, as you know. But first of all, that is so dope that you're actually using it. I haven't used Little Bill. I just kind of put him in the back burner. So I'm glad little Rachel's out and about. If we want to get really meta, Bill, we do a stream with me, you, Little Bill, and Rachel. We'll get very meta with it. Just us and our AI agents one day. I'm in it. So right now, Rachel, you have your own coin. You have your own on-chain media coin. How does it feel? I've heard about this. It feels like, okay, I got to get used to this. I'm very new to Retake. I've been DMing back and forth with the team. And NFT Kid just spontaneously jumps on with me today and is like helping me navigate. So thank you very much, NFT Kid, for being my my Retake Sherpa today. I'm still learning. I see people buying and selling the coin. I don't know what's going on, you guys, but I'm here to experiment. I'm here to experiment. Yeah, so I'll walk you through it. So I created, I didn't even know I had a coin until Saturday, and a community formed, and like now I have a responsibility. Like we hit like 100K market cap, so like you're gonna have the same thing, but like since Onchain Media is the overall brand, I want to make sure that as Late Night on Base comes up, Onchain Media comes up. So we'll think of ways to bring us up all together.
Yeah,
It's fun.
totally. I figured doing this on Retake is a way to bring our streams on chain, right? We have our podcast we're doing on pods.media, streams on Retake, and I really want to prioritize creating more on chain media. Oh, whoa, Crypto Empress is here. Whoa, whoa, you guys.
What's
This is the
going
best-
on?
This is the best spontaneous live stream ever. I love zero planning went into this. We just dropped the links and you guys showed up. So really appreciate it that you showed up today, Empress. How's it going?
Absolutely. I mean, when people invite me, I'm Latina, so when people invite me, I always have to show up for the people that, that I care for, just to say, hey, what's going on?
I'm so grateful
we are
for you, girl.
family. We're trying to grow here, and we're trying to make something impactful, and I think we're in the right place, so I'm just happy to be here with all of you guys today.
I'm so happy you're here. And for those of you that don't know Crypto Empress, you guys, she has been cooking. She's been jumping on all the spaces. Now is stream with us as well, and we'll be at the Onchain Summit this week. So you guys, if you've slept on Onchain Summit, this is an event I highly recommend. I think everyone here will be there, right? Bill, myself, Crypto Empress, NFT Kid. Are you going to Onchain Summit?
Unfortunately, not this year. I'm not gonna be able to make it. But,
all right. Well, we got to get you
spirit.
out next year. We'll send out the cavalry.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So just a little context, Crypto Empress. Today, I decided to go live to try out a new on-chain streaming platform, Retake, if you've heard of Retake. So this is my very first time doing a live stream. Apparently, this creates a token when you go live. So just experimenting with different things that are possible on-chain with streaming and content creation. Another, fun first for today is that I just debuted my Rachel on-chain AI agent, and this is pretty funny if you want to see. It's actually me in AI form. So let me show this window. It's really funny.
Oh my goodness, yes.
All right, here we go. So, all right, can you see my screen, guys?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yes.
We're gonna chat. We're gonna chat with Rachel. Going super meta here. There's gonna be two of me.
This is so dope.
Okay, here we go. And we're gonna share this tab. All right, here we go. I know, this is so crazy. Yeah, technology is really in a wild place now. I can literally talk to myself in AI form. So, all right, here we go. So I don't think she can hear you guys, but if you want me to ask her a question, I can do so. So do you guys have any questions for my AI agent here?
Good question. Let's see. Can you ask what's the preparations to going to base, to on-chain base?
That's a good question. I mean, she might be able to see from my timeline, but let's see if she knows
Probably.
that. All right. Hey, Rachel, what's going on? We are live right now with the community on X, on Restream, YouTube. And my girl Crypto Empress here has a question for you. She's wondering if you can share what the preparation looks like for Onchain Summit this year from the Onchain Media and Rachel Onchain side.
Hey there! Great to be live with everyone right now. Love seeing the community engaged across all platforms. So Crypto Empress is asking about On-Chain Summit prep from our side at On-Chain Media. That's such a thoughtful question. The preparation really starts months out with identifying the stories that need to be told and the builders who deserve the spotlight.
We're looking at which emerging protocols are actually solving real problems.
Exactly.
Not just
And honestly,
generating
the
hype.
real work is your
They're not
Rachel.
just
Shape the
covering
narrative
events.
around
Rachel,
what
hey Rachel, sorry, I was hearing two different audios playing. Maybe that was NFT Kid. So Rachel, if you could just start from the top, just what Onchain Media has been planning for Onchain Summit. We are doing the media. We will have a media room there. So can you kind of just share from the top, TLDR, how we're prepping for Summit?
Got it. Starting fresh. So for On-Chain Summit, we're essentially building out a full media operation on site. The media room is going to be our command center where we're capturing the real conversations happening between sessions. You know, those moments when builders are actually solving problems together, not just the stage presentations. We're planning multi-angle coverage across all our platforms, focusing on the stories that mainstream media typically misses. Right. And what
All
I'm really
right.
excited about is that we're not just documenting the event. We're creating a narrative thread that connects all these conversations back to real world impact. The prep work has been intense because we want to make sure every interview, every panel recap, every behind the scenes moment actually serves the community and moves the conversation forward. What's your vision for how we balance the live coverage with the deeper storytelling pieces that come after?
This is a trip. I'm getting interviewed by an AI version of myself. Hey Rachel, just pause a moment while I check in with my other speakers here on the live stream until we come back to you with our next question.
Absolutely. Take your time. I'll be right here when you're ready to jump back in.
Okay.
Wow. I need an assistant. What's going on? This is awesome. Obviously, like, this is like
Hey, still
you.
here whenever you're ready to continue.
I'm just
How's it
gonna
going
I'm
with
just
the
gonna
others?
shut it down. Sorry, she's gonna keep going. But yeah, Crypto Empress, I actually had this team Arch AI create this for me. So it started with putting together a personality document and just putting like, okay, what are some rules and things that I always want to maintain with this AI agent? And some things that I, baked into this were like, okay, maintaining journalistic integrity, only saying what she knows to be true, always leading with kindness, compassion, and support for the community. So just really tried to bake in like a lot of like, I don't know, like ethical AI personality traits. So that was a big thing. I'm a big proponent of that for my own, I guess, content creation. So um, and then yeah, they just put in like all of my background, my LinkedIn, everything they could find online about me, so she can answer like a lot of questions about my background. So
Wow, that is incredible. I mean, I get super excited about what's going on in the future. Pretty much like you don't even have to be present. Like people could
you
the
just
AI
interview
could
my
answer
AI.
all
Yeah.
the questions for you. They already kind of know you, who you are.
It's kind of wild, right? Yeah, maybe I should send her out there into the world to do some interviews. I don't know.
Hey, one of the biggest things that I'm really bullish is like having, a twin of you on X, and live streaming and just doing the things that you already do on a daily day base, So I could see this happening already. I already seen a lot of like other kind of people doing something similar, like kind of agents.
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like the future is really, I'm kind of bullish, like less work. We get to enjoy our lives maybe a little bit more than working all the time. So we definitely need a break sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like that is how AI should be leveraged, right? It's for people by people. We should be doing this in a way that solves problems for people, that makes our lives easier. And I actually have a Telegram chat with my AI agent going, and she just drops like all the news happening each day. So I know with people like me and you, Crypto Empress, we're kind of documenting and covering the news, current events, different action in the on-chain space. You could have an AI agent just telling you like, hey, here's a big thing for today, and it's fast, right? It's like kind of
Yeah.
plugged into the ether, if you will. So yeah, I'm happy to connect you to get one created. It would be cool if
Please.
imagine we did a live stream. I was just talking to Bill about this, like where it's me, you, and our AI agents. It could get a little chaotic, it could get a little crazy, but it'd be fun.
It would definitely be fun. And again, like we use our computers, our phones, chat GPT all the time. And I feel like that's a different way to kind of get education too. Like ask basic questions, get it explained to your level of what your understanding is. So definitely I please do. I want to get connected. I really would love to see a little twin of mine and just kind of see what the potentials are and kind of ask questions about me. Maybe she knows me better than myself.
Yeah, awesome. So I'll get that going. NFT Kid, I'm not sure if you have any thoughts or anything you want to add here.
No, I was just pretty amazed by, like I said earlier, how well it works, and it sounds like you. It's pretty much like a like a copy of you, and I was just like, wow, this is pretty BA. It's pretty base, if you know what I mean. Oh, hold on,
I
this groomer is for the pet is calling me. I missed it earlier.
Okay, no worries. Um So I'll just share real quick, just a couple updates on my end. So those of you that are following me on the timeline, I got to give flowers to Crypto Empress. She connected me, no pun intended there. She connected me with Connect, who I recently brought on to do my management, you guys, to scale my efforts in the space. So I'm very excited about that. Crypto Empress, thank you so much for connecting me there. And I keep saying connect when I talk about this, not no pun intended. But let me share my screen really quick and just show the news here. One sec. We should do more streams like this, by the way, Crypto Empress. I love chopping it up with you, and always a pleasure collabing. Yeah, and this is the news here, you guys. Big news update. So I recently brought on Connect Advisory to do my management. Crypto Empress facilitated the connection, and everything has just been so incredible so far. Shout out to the Connect team. Yeah, for any new inbound business requests, you guys can reach out to them and DM them. And yeah, I'm hoping that allows me to scale my efforts with my own work and with Onchain Media. So very excited.
Yeah, man. Sometimes a lot of people don't really understand. Like, we do so much on the
Yes.
kind of back end, and we try to do everything, right? We try to do a little bit about the business and try to be there for the community, and you still have to do your own inquiries and business side. It gets difficult over time, like you're human, you could only do so much. And the burnout is real. I keep telling my investors and even people, content creators, you do get tired, of doing everything. So
it's actually not sustainable because as a founder, you wear all the hats, right? It's like, as creators and founders, we're doing, the business development side. I do graphic design, I do video editing, even hosting, doing this. People don't know really the energy that goes into that, I think. Hosting shows with projects, like the preparation, creating the agenda, prepping the speakers. It is a daily grind. So even having a little bit of support on, the side of connecting with new projects, that's just going to be very huge for me, because our DMs get crazy. I know, Crypto Empress, our DMs get a little crazy after a while. So
absolutely, and you have to do what you're passionate about. And for me, it's just connecting with communities, with projects, and actually do what I really love instead of doing the business side. So you definitely need that kind of help and foundation. And I mean, again, Rachel and LFG, they have been a big core to my growth too as well. So I always tell people, hey, if you need help, like, go reach out to them, get an interview. I mean, it's not going to be like, I always tell people, do your research, like, see if you guys connect, if they understand you, they know what you're all about, and, see if it's a good connection for you.
Totally.
So for me, even you, Rachel, like, I feel like we have a lot of things in common. When we went to go eat, I mean, we were like, we probably could have been there for a couple more hours.
I know, I could have hung out with you all day. I mean, look at this beautiful lunch we had, you guys. We just ordered appetizers, and I looked at her. I was like, all right, what's going to be the main? And she was like, I think we're capping here on just the appetizers.
We ate so much though, like appetizers. Yeah.
It was delicious, though. We had a charcuterie board, a lot of delicious food there at Las Brisas, right on the water, and actually went over and touched some sand after, and it was super refreshing just to connect with someone locally who shares my values, my interests. Like, she's into wellness too, taking care of herself, crypto, and I'm all about that. As soon as I saw she was sending me pictures from the infrared sauna, I was like, yeah, okay, we're definitely on the same vibe. In these past 2 weekends, for those of you that are subscribed to my newsletter, I've actually talked about the importance of taking time for your wellness. And I'll switch over to this really quick, just because, we are leading up to the Onchain Summit this week. And I want to remind everyone, like, I'll scroll down really quick. I had a lot of updates on this recent newsletter. But yeah, over this weekend, just to check in with everyone on the self-care side of things, I think it's very important for us to take time for stillness leading up to a big event like Onchain Summit. Do something for yourself, go to the sauna, take time for your wellness, spend time with loved ones, whatever you can do to slow down before a big energetic event like that. So Empress, just wanted to share, I love that you're taking time for that leading up to the event.
Oh, absolutely. And I think a lot of people don't realize, like, it's a lot of energy. And I'm always like, My energy, like, meaning, I do get tired when I talk to a lot of people at the end of the day or at the end of the night. I go to bed and I was like, I just need to decompress a little bit, to get that kind of energy back. But it's important to kind of, do baby steps and get ready for a big event. And you want to give it your all. You want to do great, so you have to feel great. So I agree with you. We got to take care of ourselves.
100%. I tell my friends, like, I have a ritual before an event. I like to do a couple core things for myself, right? Because if you don't make the time and plan the time for yourself, life is just going to pull you in a million different directions. So you got to put your foot down and say, okay, this is my time. These are the core things I need to do for myself to feel good, to have that high energy. Because, we do a lot of work and we're very much like in a social kind of group with our work. So you gotta take time to recharge. NFT Kid, I'm not sure if you have any thoughts here or any kind of experiences of your own.
I definitely I meditate every single day. I mean, I think it's something that you definitely have to take care of yourself. This game is very, very exhausting if you're here every single day, trading meme coins, buying meme coins, creating community management, vibe coding, doing, it's a million things that you can be doing. And if you're like me, that almost does all of that at once, or in one person, it can be a lot sometimes. But I'm kind of a little crazy when it comes to working. I overwork myself, but that's kind of in my blood, being a person who was born having to work harder than others. But it's just kind of it's exciting to have different opportunities. So what I like to do is spread out the work. Like, don't always work on the same thing all the time. It's something I got from Virgil as well. Aldo is a big inspiration. Is that if you just work on one thing and stay linear, you're only going to be going so far. But if you're working on different things and you're going here, you like, if you don't not inspired by this project you're working on, and you come over here and you get a new inspiration, and then you're like, oh shoot, now over here I'm thinking I'm not stuck because I got a new idea, a new project, a new vision, a new goal. Over here I was stuck in the same goal, the same vision. I didn't really, and then you go back and forth to different things, and then you're finding different angles that you might not have saw before, which is good. So don't always, if you're stuck on something, freaking, you're blocked, you got that writer's block.
Change perspective.
Change perspective, yeah, and change your angles. It's like when, I used to be in the boxing gym. When you're stuck and you got to change angles, you always get that. You change your angles. It's all about changing angles, perspective, and things like that. But a big thing for me is this: having two ladies on here. My wife is in and out of the space. Like, she'll come on, she'll trade a bunch of meme coins, make a bunch of money, and like, lose a bunch of money and go in that cycle of having fun.
Cycle of despair.
Yeah, but like, as a lady, how do you get like how would you get involved in like how you guys are doing it? Because it's kind of like a scarce thing, right? It's not like we see a lot of individuals like yourselves in this space. But even she's like, oh wow, it's pretty cool. You're like on live with two females, and it's like, it's interesting because we don't see that a lot, right? But just from two ladies, what would be your perspective on that? And I'm kind of asking for her because she's eventually going to get into this, but she's a little bit more opposite of me. So, I guess extrovert or introvert. I don't know which one we consider each other, but I don't know.
Hey, Empress, do you wanna take this one?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, for me, only on the weekends I do more of my kind of degen trading with my friends. Like, I have a Telegram, and this is where all my closest friends are, and we just kind of, literally just degen on the weekends. And during the week, it's more of like Monday through Friday. I treat it as a business myself. Like, hey, this is work time. I have to go into meetings. I have to do all this. I personally, I'm a long-term holder when it comes to projects. I'm always looking for the utility or some project, even memes that actually are here for longer term than just 1 week or a couple of weeks, Yeah. And I found this new platform where I send my tokens, and I'm more of a ETH and base kind of girl right now. I've been winning pretty good. And I've been using Sonar. Sonar is a platform where you do strategies to sell DCA, or like you do like your kind of what you want to sell your tokens. But the beauty of this platform is that it only sells when volume is coming in, meaning that the charts are never going to get wrecked, which is the most beautiful thing I could think about when you're taking profits. And I actually work my bags. So you always see me working my bags in the Telegram. I'm talking about it when they're running. But also like I'm okay to take anywhere from $200 to $300 per project or whatever, profit. It's just based on what your goals are. And for me, I'm here for the long run. So I'm not kind of like selling a whole bunch in one day because I know that the projects are doing like whatever I put my money, it's like long term for me. And that's how I do my trading. Sometimes I do like say I need to decompress. I'll go to the casino. I call it the casino.
I love
And
that.
literally just go there with we hang out, we laugh, and we have fun with each other. But like I never post degen plays that often in my platform unless I know who's behind it or somebody that I know of. But also I don't want to get anybody wrecked. And again, is degens plays are like casino plays. Like you better invest what you're willing to lose. Simple as that. But more of a long term holder. What about you, Rachel?
Yeah, well, I was gonna just to answer NFT Kid's question, I would say I'm more on the community and like people side of things. So I feel like if your wife is looking to get more into the space, I would say your vibe attracts your tribe, right? Like go where your interests are, do the things that you love and that you're excited about. Like if she's into regen projects, if she's into projects that are doing good things for the planet, like she can find a niche for that. If she's into content creation, she can come hang out with me and Crypto Empress. Like
Work.
yeah, like there's just basically whatever your interests are. It's like pick your own adventure. And I think if she comes in with an open mind, like she'll eventually attract the right people who are doing things that align with her values and what her interests are.
No, that's great. I appreciate that. She can kind of hear, but I'll let her.
Awesome. Tell her welcome. Tell her to hit us
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she definitely gonna be hitting you guys up because she feels kind of welcome when it's kind of things like this. It's hard for her, I guess, to kind of reach out to people. But if she feels kind of welcome, it's better for her. But it's kind of goes with like you guys brought up when you're dealing with like mental awareness and kind of being able to be yourself. But it's kind of something that she deals with, and she's wanting to get better at it, being more open because she sees the opportunities that it brings me being open and just being giving everybody the benefit of the doubt because being that you might have been through traumatic incidents in life before, it could kind of halter you wanting to talk to people. But it's really changed my life being able to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, being open to certain things. I get DMs every single day, and it's very scary to be in the request the DM folder area where you're getting sent links, you're getting sent opportunities that I've actually turned down before that I thought might have been fake, or I didn't have the potential to reach out to this person, and the next thing you know, they're just normal people like us, and it's very cool to be able to connect with people like you guys. For me, I look up to Empress. I've always seen her online. I've always seen
Aw.
on-chain media and people like you guys that have influence. And it's cool to actually be able to connect with you guys on like a personal level and not be able to
Aw.
be scared of it. So
Well, that means a lot. That means so
Yeah.
much because when you're in the trenches like me and Empress, we're constantly creating. It really means the world to hear that feedback that our content is resonating with people. It is something that people look forward to seeing. So for me, that's just invaluable feedback. So thank you so much, NFT Kid. And I love like just the spontaneity of this whole stream. Like we're just DMing. I'm like, hey, do you want to do a spontaneous live stream and do my first retake stream? And he, helped me get set up, helped me get started on retake. So super grateful for that. Just creating more literally on-chain media content on-chain, you guys. So
yeah.
very excited about that. I do want to leave just an opening here for anyone watching or listening. If you have not connected with Crypto Empress or NFT Kid, please take a moment to give them a follow. These people are doing incredible things in our space, and I definitely want you guys watching to get connected with them. Much love to both of you. So yeah, I don't know. Should we maybe close out with my AI agent? Should we maybe ask her another
Yeah.
question before we go?
Amazing.
Okay.
Hey, and we got to talk about getting me one of these little guys too. I mean,
Let's make it happen.
I'll
We're all
stream
getting
every day with this thing.
All right, you get an agent. Yeah, we'll be like Oprah here. You get an agent. You get an agent. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and share the screen. Let's bring. I don't know. Maybe I'll call her little Rachel or something.
Yeah.
Here we go. Bill's got little Bill. I have little Rachel here. All right, here we go.
Let me turn this off.
All right, what's how do you think we should close out the stream today, you guys? Should we ask her something? What are we thinking?
Man. I mean, I would say like, what are the top projects on base? I don't know, like that
I
are
was gonna
kind
say the
of.
same thing. Like, what are you looking
Okay.
at? Yeah,
I mean, I kind of want to know from your
give us some
agent,
alpha,
so I
Rachel.
could
All right. Listen,
so I could do my
nothing.
homework after this.
DYOR. Nothing
Yeah.
here is financial advice. This is
Research.
robot AI speaking, you guys. I don't know what she's gonna say. This is not me. All right, here we go. Hey, Rachel. So it's Rachel here. We are live now currently. I'm here with Crypto Empress and NFT Kid, and we're hoping to end the stream on a high note and just share with our audience what are the top projects that you're seeing on base right now.
Hey, Rachel. Great to be here with you, Crypto Empress and NFT Kid, for the close of the stream. Looking at what's happening on base right now, there are some really compelling developments worth highlighting. The standout story has to be Limitless Protocol securing $4 million in funding with backing from Coinbase Ventures and Arthur Hayes coming on as an advisor. That's serious institutional confidence in what they're building. Base also just dropped their ambitious Q2 roadmap, which shows they're not slowing down on innovation. What's interesting is seeing how the ecosystem is maturing beyond just the infrastructure layer into real applications that people actually want to use. I'm curious though, Crypto Empress, NFT Kid, what are you both seeing from the builder perspective? Are there any specific verticals on base that are catching your attention right now, whether that's DeFi, social, or something completely different?
She's asking questions.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, Rachel, pause while I kind of mediate here because I don't think you could hear my guess. So just pause until I frame a question towards you.
Got it, Rachel. I'll hold tight until you direct a question my way.
I love
awesome.
that
She's
she's
awesome.
giving knowledge too, like what's happening on base and the news around the world. And I mean, it's awesome to see this.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's intentionally what was like programmed and designed to give like macro crypto news, to never give financial advice, never tell people what to think, never tell people what to buy, and maintain journalistic integrity. That's how I like to conduct myself when creating content. So really tried to like program that into the AI here as well. So yeah, do
I
you
just
guys
wanted to add a
Mhm.
little thing. Like,
Mhm.
what would be awesome is kind of highlighting those projects on base that
Eve,
are
are you still
really.
there, Rachel? It
Oh,
sounds like
sorry.
you were explaining the approach behind how I'm.
Yeah, Rachel, I'm gonna bring you back up in a second. Let me just shut it down real quick.
No, it's okay. It's just kind of like kind of seeing what the highlights, like what the AI is picking up on our timelines or in general. It will be kind of nice to highlight those projects that are really killing it because I feel like right now we're just everybody. There's so many, to catch up with all of them. But
Mhm.
kind of having like updates maybe of the day, like the top 10, for example, seeing the top development, or maybe one project is doing really good and nobody can see them, but like highlighting that or that community.
Yeah, let's see if she can do it. Maybe we say like by volume or by like, is there a certain metric we can have her look at?
No, I think volume would be good
Okay,
because I
cool.
mean everybody follows the volume, right? Like, oh
That's
yeah,
good.
I want to
Yeah,
get
that's
in
smart.
there.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. I'm gonna bring her back in here. She gets a little confused if she hears me speaking to you guys, so I just took her down for now. Okay, Brave
Yeah, I think
tab.
banker uses like you can even ask like the last 24 hours, the last like day or 2 days. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I wonder. I don't know if this is possible yet with this team, but I wonder if we could like have her be like a trading agent too. I have no idea what's possible with this, but that would be pretty cool. All right. So, okay, last question for her will be, what are the top 10 projects by volume on base today? Keep it super simple. All right. Hey, Rachel. So we're closing out the stream here, and we were curious, what are the top 10 projects on the base chain today by volume?
Hey, Rachel. I'd love to give you those volume rankings, but I don't actually have access to real-time DeFi data or DX volume metrics right now. For the most accurate top 10 by volume, you'd want to check DeFi base section or Dune Analytics dashboards that track base ecosystem activity. What I can tell you is that we're consistently seeing strong performance from the usual suspects like Uniswap v3 on base, Aerodrome for DEX activity, and protocols like Compound and Aave for lending volume. But those specific rankings shift throughout the day based on trading patterns and liquidity flows. Are you thinking about highlighting any particular sectors in your wrap up? Hey, looks like you got cut off there. What were you about to say? Are you still with me?
I'm here, Rachel. I'm here. Thank you. Thank you for the incredible information. Okay. Let me ask this in a different way then. Since you don't have access to the liquidity or volume data, why don't we talk about top 10 projects on Base that are active on the timeline, like on X, on social media, projects that are just very active within the Base community? Can you see that information?
That's a great pivot. Looking at the base ecosystem activity, there's definitely some interesting movement happening. Right. So, looking at what's buzzing in the base ecosystem right now, there's some serious action happening. Limitless just closed a $4 million raise with Coinbase Ventures and Arthur Hayes backing them. That's getting a lot of attention in the trading protocol space. But honestly, the bigger conversation has been around Base's own experimental meme coin launch that went completely sideways. The token crashed 90% within minutes of launch, then somehow bounced back 350%. The community's been pretty vocal about the lack of transparency, especially with token concentration issues. On the positive side, though, Base just dropped their Q2 roadmap, which has builders pretty excited about what's coming next. You're seeing consistent chatter from the usual ecosystem players like Aerodrome, Friend.tech when they're active, and the various DeFi protocols that have made Base their home. What's interesting is how the community is responding to these developments. Are you seeing similar patterns in your timeline, or are there other projects catching your eye that are driving conversation?
Yeah, I just was curious to hear what you were able to see from the timeline, and really appreciate you taking the time today. If time is like a concept that AI can feel or experience, thank you so much, Rachel. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop her now. Okay.
Yeah, I think you just need to add maybe some like CMC or like some other links that kind of give that information from maybe like
Yeah.
or CoinGecko, for example, like all of those kind of. I think you could get that information from there. But this is awesome, Rachel. This is cool.
Yeah, I'm very excited. All right, I'm going to tell the Arch AI team we got to get an NFT Kid agent, we got to get a crypto Empress agent, and then maybe we just do a big agent stream one day, and just have fun with it.
Yeah, you know what?
Mhm.
Speaking of agents, I'm sorry not to cut you off, but it
Go
just
for it.
retake. You have an agent with retake that automatically does some. You just brought some. I don't know how to work it yet. I'm gonna learn. It's called Rita, RITA. So
Uh-huh.
maybe we can have like your agent talk to another agent.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
gonna get crazy. We're gonna
This
have
could
like
get
agents
crazy.
everywhere.
I love it. Well, yeah, I'm super excited, you guys. This is a lot of firsts today. First stream on Retake. First time debuting the Rachel AI agent. Actually, first time doing a stream with Crypto Empress too, an NFT
Whoa,
kid.
that
So
was cool.
this has been a fun experience, you guys. And for those of you watching and tuning in, I can't wait to see a lot of you at the Onchain Summit this week. Me and Crypto Empress, we're pulling up this week. Very excited to see everyone. So yeah, I guess we could put a bow on this, you guys. Do you have any closing thoughts or any calls to action or anything you want to share?
No, I just wanted to say I'm super excited to meet with a lot of people that I have connected so far on Base, and obviously, like I want to. This is my first time ever going to Onchain Summit, so I really want to experience. And also, the customer service has been incredible. I
Excellent.
can't
It's been
say
excellent.
this enough. Yeah, and I heard, oh, it gets better once you're there. I was like, I can't wait. I cannot wait. But no, going to events is super important to connect and see what else, what other opportunities are out there. So I always encourage people get involved with real events. That's pretty much what I got to say for all of you guys, but I'll pass it back to you.
Awesome. Well, Empress,
Before we
thank
go,
you so much. The
just to say, I
IRL
won't-
connections are important. Go ahead, NFT
Yeah, I
kid.
won't be able to be there this year, but I am in Orlando, Miami, Florida. So typically, any kind of big events we have here, always I'll be there, so you guys can meet me or see me there. But I low key the On-Chain Summit. Well, that's this week, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Thursday.
It starts Thursday. So
There's
I'm a very
technically a
spontaneous person.
hackathon tomorrow, and then it goes into the weekend.
And it's in obviously San Francisco, obviously. So it's like I'm
Mm-hmm.
a very spontaneous person. If it wasn't so far, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'd go there. But it's like it's still since I left my corporate job like this year or this month.
Leave it to the winds of fate.
Who
I'll
knows?
send you. Maybe we'll shoot you over a ticket, and then all you got to figure out is the flight and lodging. So
You never know. I'm very spontaneous, just like this space.
I know,
that we have
clearly
today.
with the live stream today.
Dude,
So
the
thank
FOMO's
you.
coming. The FOMO's coming.
One of us. One of us. Let's go.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate you, Rachel and Empress. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. You guys are great. So appreciate you having me as well.
Thank you guys so much. All right, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream here. You guys, again, go ahead and give a follow to @CryptoEmpress. What is your handle again, Crypto Empress?
Crypto Empress X.
Crypto Empress X, and then NFT Kid. What's your handle again?
At NFT Kid 23.
At NFT Kid.
Empress, do you have a retake thing? Like, cause there's somebody live right now called Empress. That's not you.
No.
Oh wow.
No, there is only one Crypto Empress.
There can only
But
be
I mean,
one.
there's so many, I'm sure, but
It's
just-
Empress. Okay, so it's not you because it doesn't say Crypto Empress. It's Empress Trash Empress. That's
Oh, maybe they're talking crap.
I don't know.
Who
No,
knows?
but it's been on there for a while. It just live streams like this cool like house music with like a crazy glitchy video. But that's obviously not you, I'm assuming.
Oh,
Okay.
No, not me. I wish. I wish I had extra time to do things like that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They get like 50 viewers at all times. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. But anyways.
Well, yeah, we
please,
should
have a
totally
great
get
weekend.
yeah, we should check out Retake. Maybe Empress, you and I can check it out. I'm just experimenting with what's possible with on-chain streaming. So yeah, excited. Thank you, everyone. I think we had 5 people tune in on on Retake, and I think we have several hundred people live with us here. 510 people live with us on the X timeline. So shout out to everyone tuning in from YouTube, from Twitch, X, and Retake. This is the most destinations we've streamed to. Yeah, super grateful for your guys' time today, and we'll see you on the next show.
Rachel, did you see my new hat?
The bro cat,
love
I
the
could
merch. We all
absolutely.
rock the merch.
By the way, for those of you that are going to be at Summit after this stream, I'm going to pick up some on-chain media merch. So if you see me, I got hats, I got merch coming your way. Empress, I'm putting one aside for you. You know I'm getting you that on-chain media hat, girl.
Yes,
All
girl.
right. Much love. Thank you guys for joining today, and we'll see you on the next show.
Later.
Woo.